everyone and welcome back to Module 1 of Bootstrap. So in this session 4, we will be learning about Bootstrap text and typography. So let's begin. First we'll see Bootstrap 5 default settings. Then we'll see HTML headings, display headings, typography classes and some example of it. So let's start. So Bootstrap 5 default settings. Bootstrap 5 uses a default font size of 1 rem, that is rem, which is equal to inside a pixel, that is 16 pixel by default, and its line height is 1.5. So by default, when we declare or we write a paragraph, by default Bootstrap provide 1 rem, that is font size, or in pixel you can say it provides 16 pixel by default, as well as the line height for any paragraph or any element when declared it is 1.5 pixel. In addition, all the paragraph element having margin top 0 and bottom equal to 1 rem, that is 16 pixel by default. So whenever you can see, whenever you write a paragraph, you will find, when you will write 1 or 2 paragraphs together, you will find some gap in between the 2 paragraphs. Why? Because by default, it has some particular pixel. So in Bootstrap, by default, margin bottom equal to 16 pixel or 1 rem. Then when we talk about HTML, so next topic is headings. So we have seen headings in HTML which differs from H1 to H6. So likewise, same we have headings in Bootstrap which will come from H1 to H6 with the border fonted, with the bolder fonted weight and a responsive font size. So whenever your particular window gets smaller than the regular size, then it is also a responsive. Next, inside a typography which we are going to see is display heading. Now, display headings are used to stand out more than normal headings, larger fonts and lighter fonts. That means when we talk about headings, the headings are differs the size from 1, that is H1 to H6. But when we talk about display heading, this also differs from display 1 to display 6. But here the difference is it is larger font size and lighter in font weight. So we have seen how we can declare font weight inside a CSS module. But now here the font weight means the particular boldness when we directly declare any particular text, and the difference between the bolded text is different. So likewise, so as you can see here, the first particular heading, so it has some weight to its particular paragraph, but when we talk about the last particular Bootstrap heading, it do not have the font weight. So this is the font weight difference. Next is small. Now, in Bootstrap 5, the HTML small element and the dot small clause is used to create smaller secondary text in any heading. So the actual size of the heading, if you don't want, or if you want that inside my paragraph or inside my any heading tag, I want one word to be a bit smaller than the comparative other sentences. So simply we can use this particular small tag, or we can use the small class to denote that particular or to create that particular paragraph or that sentence smaller. Then next talked about mark, that is Bootstrap 5 will style mark and dot mark with a yellow background. So we have studied all these particular tags inside a HTML typography, in which we have seen how we can format with the help of small tag, mark tag and all this tag. In Bootstrap 5 we will study all this. Once again, we will just take an overview of it. Then comes the abbreviation tag. Bootstrap 5 will style the HTML abbreviation element with the dotted borders, bottom and a cursor with the question mark on hold. So abbreviation, as you all know, it may be used to create a particular, if we are putting inside a paragraph, that is WHO. So if you want to showcase, so as soon as a person will hover to that particular area or that particular part, it will show the full form of the particular abbreviation. Then comes the small tag. In Bootstrap 5, the small tag elements and the small class, we have studied the small tag. Again, there is the same markup. Okay. Now, then comes the next topic is more typography classes, which we are going to see inside this Bootstrap. That is dot lead. Now, dot lead makes a paragraph stand out. So it will show some kind of font or different font size, due to which a particular form should stand out. Then text start indicates left aligned text. So when we use the text start, it will always start, the text would always start from left side. When we talk about dot text break class, it prevents long text from breaking layout. Dot text center, it indicates center aligned text. Dot decoration removes the underline from a link. Decoration none will remove the underline, or will remove any location that is underlined, or we want, or we have given any particular location for any link on any element, that can be removed. Dot end indicates the right aligned text, that is, it will start the paragraph, or the particular paragraph which we have written will be aligned to the right hand side. Then dot text no wrap indicates no wrap text. That means, see, wrap and no wrap concept you must have seen inside a particular Excel sheet. When we write with the help of columns, okay, when we write a text which is not fitting inside the column, so we use the wrap classes. What does wrap does? It will collect, or it will help us to accumulate the particular text inside one particular column, or inside one height and width. Next is dot text lowercase indicates it is lowercase, or it helps us to make our text lowered, same as uppercase, capitalized. Okay. Then is dot initialism. Display the text inside a abbreviation element in a slightly smaller font size. So initialization, if you're talking about abbreviation type, if you use dot initialism inside the abbreviation type, so the text inside the abbreviation will be deferred, or will be shown into a slightly smaller font. Dot list unstyled removes the default list styles and left margin on the items. That means it will remove the list. That is, when we talk about OL, so we can assign the type of the list, or when we talk about UL also, we define the list type, that is digs, dotted, 1 2 3 ABCD. So it helps us to remove that particular list type. Then list inline places all list items on a single line used together with the dot list inline item. That means when we talk about list, so what comes into our head is first line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line. But if we take, or we use dot list inline, then it will be, the list item will be inside one particular line. So let's see some practical implementation of typography classes. Here I have taken a blank file. I have saved that file with .html extension. After that, we will write a simple HTML structure, all the required information, that is cal set, name and width. After that, we will import SDN link. So we will copy paste the SDN link, giving title as typography of Bootstrap typography. Okay. Bootstrap typography. Now, again, we will take one div. We will assign class as container. Okay. Now, inside this div, we will start writing the elements. So first, I am taking heading tag and giving heading as typography. After that, we will make use of one paragraph tag. And now we will assign the first class which we are going to see is text start. So here I'll make mention class and use the class as text and start. So simply I've written text start, and here we will mention left align. We will save and let's see the output. So as you can see, inside my container, that is div, my text is aligned to the left hand side. Likewise, if you take another class and mention text towards end, that is keyword end, it will be right aligned. So here I have written right, save, and let's see the output. So as you can see, my text is aligned to the right hand side. So likewise, you can make use of classes to align, or to make your particular text as started, end point, or if you want to keep it as center, so you can just simply write paragraph tag again, mention class and mention here as a center. Save. We will write one paragraph, that is center, reload, and as you can see, 1 second, text center. Here we have to mention text. If so, as you can see, my text has been implemented to center. So likewise, you can do. Then if you want to give as one more class, that is paragraph class text no wrap. Save. Here we will make use of lorem, that is predefined text which we use. Okay. So as you can see, our text is not wrapped. So you can see my particular sentence is elongate throughout the page. So you have to scroll to the left side to see the other. If you make use of wrap class, save, reload. So as you can see, inside my div height and width, it has been adjusted their particular content. So this is the use of text wrap and text no wrap. If you want to keep your sentence continued until and unless it has been over, so you have to use non-wrap, or if you want to wrap the content according to the height and width, you can simply use the class that is text wrap. Next program which we are going to see is lowercase. So simply we will mention here one more div. Again, we will give class as container, and inside which we will make use of paragraph. Now, for this paragraph, we will make use of lower, uppercase, and capitalized class. So here class first, giving keyword as text. Our first class is lowercase. So I'm mentioning lowercase, and here we will write capital LOVER, lower case. Okay, so as you can see, I have written into a capital format, save, and let's see the output. So as you can see, after also I have written L capital, C capital, it has converted itself toward the lower class. If we write the whole sentence into a lower class, that is into a capital, so lower caps or lower case, save, reload. So as you can see, even if I have written LOVERCA into the capital format, it has converted to the lowercase. Same we can do with the uppercase class. So simply I'll just copy with the paste this paragraph. We will paste it and we will just change here to uppercase. Save. We will. I have mentioned both capital and lowercase. So let's see how output we will get. So as you can see, each and every particular alphabet inside this particular sentence is into the uppercase. Why? Because we have used the class as uppercase. Then when we talk about capitalized, so capital, save. So for this, we will require two sentences. So simply I'm writing each and every lowercase, uppercase, save. Let's see the output. So as you can see, each and every word, so at the starting of each and every word, it will give the first letter priority as a capital word. So that is the use of capitalized keyword or capitalized class. So whichever sentence you are going to put inside this particular content with the help of class text capitalize, it will capitalize the first letter of your paragraph. Even if I'll mention the lorem paragraph, so I'm just see, we will just mention a dummy paragraph lorem, save, see. As you can see here, whichever paragraph or whichever word you will see the first letter as capital. See, the first letter will be capital. So this is the use of capitalized letter. Next, let's move towards, we will take another div tag again. We'll close, okay, 1 sec. Your container we have opened, we have not closed here the div tag, so we will close, and again here we will mention another div class as container again, and inside which we will make use of one paragraph, and now we will demonstrate the abbreviation tag. So here simply I will write ABBR, that is abbreviation tag, inside which I will make use of title. That is what my title would be. My title would be World Health Organization. And between the abbreviation tag, we will type the short form, that is WHO. So whatever you want to display to the user before the hovering or before showing the full form, you have to mention here. So here I'll mention the capital format, okay, WHO, and after hovering, what effect should become, that should be mentioned inside the abbreviation tag with the help of title. Okay, and then we will continue. The paragraph was founded in 1948. Let's save and let's see the output. Okay, we will just comment this part for now so that you can see the output. So as you can see, the WHO was founded in 1948. As soon as I go over this, you can see one question mark and the full form for that particular abbreviation, that is World Health Organization. So likewise, you can make different abbreviations, or if you want to focus any particular full form, or if you want to present any full form to the user, you can simply make use of abbreviation tag and help the users. So likewise, there are many typography tags. You can find it and try it on your own to better understand this typography concept. I hope you have understood. Thank you.